Welcome to Academic Gain Tutorials. In this video, we will discuss about the Dividend Capital Requirement Calculator for buying more shares monthly and explain how to estimate the investment capital needed to generate enough dividend income for purchasing additional shares every month. First, decide how much dividend income you want to use for buying more shares each month. In this example, the monthly share purchase goal is $500. Setting a clear monthly target makes it easier to calculate the annual dividend income requirement and estimate the portfolio size needed. Next, convert the monthly share purchase goal into an annual dividend income goal. To do this, multiply $500 by 12 months. The result is $6,000 per year. Therefore, the portfolio would need to generate approximately $6,000 in annual dividends to provide an average of $500 each month for purchasing additional shares. After that, choose a realistic expected dividend yield. In this example, the assumed annual dividend yield is 4%. This may represent a balanced estimate for a diversified portfolio of quality dividend stocks or dividend-focused exchange-traded funds. However, actual yields may change because of stock price movements, company earnings, and changes in dividend policies. Then, calculate the estimated capital requirement using the basic formula. Required capital equals the annual dividend income goal divided by the dividend yield. Therefore, $6,000 divided by 0.04 equals $150,000. This means that, at an assumed 4% annual dividend yield, approximately $150,000 may be required to generate $6,000 per year, or an average of $500 per month, before taxes, fees, and other adjustments. Furthermore, consider adding a safety margin for taxes, investment fees, inflation, possible dividend reductions, and changing market conditions. In the example shown, a 15% buffer is added to the original estimate. Multiplying $150,000 by 1.15 gives an adjusted capital target of $172,500. As a result, instead of aiming only for $150,000, an investor may consider building toward approximately $172,500. This additional buffer may help protect the monthly share buying plan if dividend income becomes lower than expected. Meanwhile, remember that the required capital changes significantly depending on the dividend yield. At a 3% yield, approximately $200,000 would be required. At a 4% yield, the requirement is $150,000. At a 5% yield, around $120,000 may be needed, while a 6% yield would reduce the estimate to approximately $100,000. However, a higher yield does not automatically mean a better or safer investment. A yield between 3 and 4% may represent a more conservative or higher quality approach. A yield between 4 and 5% may provide a balance between income and risk. On the other hand, yields above 5% may offer more income but can also involve greater financial risk and a higher possibility of dividend cuts. In addition, dividend yields and stock prices change over time, so this capital estimate is not fixed. Taxes, fees, and inflation may reduce the amount of dividend income available for purchasing shares. Therefore, the calculation should be reviewed regularly and updated when investment conditions or personal goals change. Moreover, reinvesting dividends can help buy additional shares faster. Each dividend payment can be used to purchase more shares, and those new shares may generate additional dividends in the future. Over time, this creates a compounding cycle in which dividend income supports further portfolio growth. At the same time, focus on investment quality rather than selecting stocks only because they offer a high yield. Companies with stable earnings, reliable cash flow, manageable debt, healthy payout ratios, and consistent dividend histories may provide more sustainable income over the long term. Additionally, diversify the portfolio across different companies, sectors, industries, and asset types. Diversification may reduce the impact of a dividend cut or financial problem affecting one particular holding. It can also help create a more stable stream of income for monthly share purchases. Furthermore, review the portfolio at least once every year. Monitor dividend payments, evaluate company performance, check whether the income target is being achieved, and rebalance the portfolio when necessary. Staying consistent and maintaining a long-term approach can be more effective than frequently changing the strategy in response to short-term market movements. Most importantly, remember that using dividends to buy more shares is a gradual wealth-building strategy. Reaching a $500 monthly dividend target normally requires patience, regular contributions, reinvestment, portfolio diversification, and disciplined financial planning. This calculator is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Dividend investing involves risk, dividend payments are not guaranteed, investment values can rise or fall, and past performance does not guarantee future results. If this short video was helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.